I am Rick Astley's #1 biggest fan, so I spent 50 hours building him in Minecraft Hardcore. The first thing I'll do is take a screenshot from the Rickroll, put it in an online pixel art generator, and now we can see all of the blocks we will need, and wow, that's a lot of blocks. We have about 6,500 blocks to collect, and while looking through the list, I noticed that most of the blocks we will need for this build are from the Badlands biome. So here we are. Oh no, I just realized a massive problem. I need 2,217 blocks of grey terracotta, which isn't naturally spawnable. To be able to get this, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of ink sacks, smelt them into black dye, then get a lot of white dye, craft grey dye, then mine over 2,000 normal terracotta, and finally craft it. I think I'm gonna start by building a squid farm. Wait, I have to drain all of this water? No, never mind. Time to slay some squids. That took a while. Now we can craft it, and that's the black dye done. Time to beat up a few flowers, casual day. And use a composter to get some bone meal. Now we can craft a dye, and that's the white dye complete. The time has come for the mining of the terracotta. I say we should go on a quick diamond mining trip first. I think I went a little over the top. Anyways, time to spend the next few hours of my life holding down left click just to collect a few thousand things in a block game. What has my life come to? This is what I've got after about an hour. Maybe we should come back to this later. Time to focus on the wool. I need 538 light grey wool? Why do we need so much light grey wool to build Rick Astley in Minecraft? Oh, it's for his face? Wait, why is his face grey? Isn't he white? Anyways, along with that, we also need to acquire 278 grey wool, 182 brown, 18 orange, 18 pink, and 1 white. 1 white? 1 entire white? What will I ever do? I need over 1,000 wool blocks, and if I was to craft them, that would take absolutely forever. But luckily for me, there is such thing as a wool farm. So I'm going to use Rate Goods sheep farm for this. And here are the materials we're going to have to collect to build it. So let's get the items we're going to need to craft these. And we need some quartz, so nether time. Aha, some quartz. Allow me to mine you. Well, we're gonna need quite a bit more than that. And while we're here, we can also get our 1 crimson log. Nice trick shot. But anyway, you're dead. That's everything we need from the nether, so I'm gonna head back to the overworld. Okay, it's time to gather the ingredients from the overworld. Yo, pink sheep. Now we can finally craft everything. That's everything finally collected, so I guess we can start building the sheep farm now. First, let's clear out this area. Now put these down, a few of those, and after a bit more mining, placing, and some redstone, boom, sheep farm. Wait. Where are the sheep? Come on, little sheepy boy, let's go on a little adventure. You wanna go up on top of this thing? It looks pretty cool, don't you think? Aha! Got you. There we go. Ha ha ha! You fell for my trap. Then I got the rest of the underpaid workers and shoved them into their tiny cages where they will spend the rest of their lives working non-stop, and now, done. Well, that's torturing the sheep. I mean, collecting the wool. I think I'm going to continue mining the terracotta.
I made it to the next Wendy's. If you're wondering, I'm with the FBI, Food and Beverage Inquiry.
that's all of the terracotta finally collected, and now I think we should obtain the other terracotta, like the 1362 brown terracotta. Well, at least it's naturally spawnable. I believe that should be all of the brown terracotta done. Okay, I think we should take a break from mining terracotta, and to store all of the items we're going to need for this massive build, we are going to have to make our house a little bit bigger. So okay, how long should I make it? Maybe about that long? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's fill in the wall. That's looking good. Let's do the other wall now. Okay, that's looking good. Now let's just fill this all in. And done. Anyways, after that short break, I think I'm gonna continue mining the terracotta now. What fun. Okay, so then I mined terracotta for about an hour, and I managed to knock a bunch of blocks off the list, including the 270 light grey terracotta, the 58 white terracotta, and the other naturally spawnable terracotta. And that's all of the naturally spawnable terracotta finally done. Okay, now I think we should get the wood. We need to collect about 481 jungle logs. Oh look guys, I found the Amazon rainforest. Okay, that's all the wood done. Now I think we should get our non-naturally spawnable terracotta. We are gonna need a lot of flowers. How does a flower whistle? By using its tulips. How do two flowers greet each other? Hey bud, how's it growing? I think I should stop now. After turning the flowers into dye, I then crafted the rest of the non-naturally spawnable terracotta. Let's go, we have officially completed all of the terracotta. As you could probably tell, the terracotta is the main part of this build, so we are almost done collecting all of the blocks. Now I need some spruce logs, but we have a problem. The nearest spruce forest is thousands of blocks away, and I don't have an elytra because, well, I can't be bothered. And I'm definitely not walking that, so dark oak from the pillager outpost. Good enough. Okay, now I think I'm going to check on how the wool farm's doing. Whoa, that is a lot of wool. I think we can definitely say that is the wool complete. Now after hours and hours of grinding, we have finally finished collecting all of the 6,500 blocks. And we can finally move on to building Rick Astley. Okay, first up is to find a good place to build it. I think right in front of my house would be good. Like imagine coming out of your house and just seeing a 120 block tall Rick Astley. Now we need to flatten out this area just to make it look a little nicer. And we can officially start building. However, a lot is at stake. One of my friends challenged me to build it within 10 hours or I have to wax my legs. I really don't want to do that. But anyways, let's start. There we go, the first block of the build. Next is cyan terracotta, and now 2 grey wool. And now brown terracotta. Oh wait, I didn't even get it. 2 brown terracotta, now a bunch of grey terracotta, 1 more brown, deep slate, a few cobble, another deep slate, brown terracotta, and a bunch of grey terracotta. Now grey wool, cobble, and that's the first layer complete. Wow, that took way longer than expected. We're gonna have to be much faster than this if we want to complete this build in time. Now let's get stuck into it and make some serious progress. This is looking great, but it's also getting dangerous. You see, I only have terribly enchanted diamond armor and no totems, so if I fell off while building, I would probably die or come pretty close to it. So I'm going to flood the area underneath it, and done. Anyways, let's continue building. Oh my gosh, that was way too close. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't care anymore. I'm flooding this whole area. I don't want any chance of me dying. Right, so I think I'm gonna attempt to build in sections instead of layers, because that might make it a bit faster, because at this rate we are not going to finish it in time. Wait, what's going on here? Isn't that meant to be... Wait, no, that's not right. Oh my gosh. Maybe this method sucks, or I just suck, but this is making things harder instead of easier, so I'm just going to continue building in layers. Okay, we have a massive problem. It has nearly been 5 hours and we are definitely not halfway. I need to pick up the pace. My legs are at stake. I failed. All of those hours and hours of stressing, trying to build this Rick Astley as fast as I can, was all for nothing. Well, time to get my legs waxed.
Roll up your pants. Oh my god, is this stress? Oh no, it's fine. Yeah. Alright. Oh what does that mean?
That was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. But anyways, we are nearly done. We are so close to the top. Only like one layer left after this one. This is the last layer. The last layer of this massive build. Look how high I am. Let's do this. Raw iron, then a bunch of orange wool, raw iron again, some more wool, jungle log, light grey wool, white terracotta. This is the last block. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We finished. Now it's time to see what it looks like for the first time. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Let's go. This took about 100 hours to build and edit, so please make sure you're subscribed and I'll give you a free God Apple. And speaking of God Apples, you should watch this video right here.